The streak is over, Billy. The streak is over.
Yeah.
We won tonight. And let me just say, I am excited. I love this win. I love the way the Mavericks play basketball tonight. This was my kind of basketball. Fast pace, shooting the rock. I know you want to crash all over the defense, but I don't even care. I like the way they played tonight. This is the way the Mavericks need to play every night. They do this, yes, we'll be in the playoffs. Don't just do this against Golden State. Do this against every team. Did you see the way they were pushing that ball tonight and shooting that rock?
Yeah, they were getting up and down the court tonight. They were definitely getting up and down the court. Playing,
that is what I have been begging for with this team. Push the ball. Stop this slow-ass walking the ball up court. Stop that.
Yeah, they really got up and down the floor tonight. I thought it was interesting. Even when Jalen Brunson got in the game, I know you say he slows the game down quite a bit, but when he got in, they were getting the ball off the rim. When Steph Curry wasn't scoring, they were getting it off the rim. And they were pushing it, man, and they were getting open looks for guys like Finney Smith and Josh Richardson and Maxi Kleber, who had the biggest shot of the night, obviously. But all of those guys were getting open looks because they were running in transition, creating, and it looked good. Definitely looked good offensively. Again, I'm not going to, how I am, man. I like to point out the good, but I also like to. We have areas for improvement, but I'm not going to poo-poo the win. But they did enough to win the game tonight, and I was very excited. I said they were going to win one against Golden State. I guess I had the dates messed up.
That is true. That is what you did do.
Yep. But big shout out to the Mavs tonight, man. They played well. Luka was doing Luka things. I damn near I cussed him out over here at the house without him knowing for a couple of things that I didn't like towards the end of the game, but. When it came down to it, man, Luka made big shot after big shot. He applied pressure all night. And, KP was doing KP things, and my guy Josh Richardson. And not to be forgotten here, also, my guy Dwight Powell influenced this game as well. I need you. Here, let me say this to you, Walt, real quick, and I'll let you have it. This game changed. When my man Dwight Powell dived out of bounds and made that spectacular play to keep it in. That's about and it's not because they scored or didn't score. It had nothing to do with that. You know what it was? It was that energy that has been lacking. It was a hustle play that has been lacking. He went all out for it, man, and that energizes your team. I don't care what nobody says. Nobody can talk down on my man Dwight Powell tonight. Nobody.
Really? Out of all things happening tonight, that's what you come on here and brag about.
I'm not saying that's the most important thing to happen tonight. What I'm saying is it was a momentum play. It was an energy play, and this team has lacked that. We talk about effort and energy. There it was. And he scored. He had some good defensive plays against Steph Curry. I even text you guys about it when it happened, man. I mean, it is what it is. Just give the man credit. You don't have to celebrate him. We don't have to put him in the Hall of Fame. But let's just give my guy some credit.
Well, we know he's not going. We know he's not going there.
Well, yeah, that's why he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to.
See what Kendrick is saying? Okay, on Dwight Powell. Okay, on Dwight Powell. Yeah, here we go. You reaching, bruh. Reaching hard.
Hey, no, I'm not saying that he was the star of the game. I'm just telling you what happened. You tell me he doesn't affect the game. He does affect the game. When he's in there, he affects the game. I didn't see Colin Stein touch the floor at all. Is he even alive?
Oh, wow. Taking a shot.
I'm just asking. I'm asking because you told me Colin Stein was the guy that needed to be. So I'm just asking where he was. I didn't see him. If I go look at the box score, might be a DNP next to him. Let me know what that means.
No, he did not play in the game tonight.
Yeah, he must have some of that bad chili I was telling you about the other night.
Is that what you attribute everything to? They come up missing some. You directed them to the chili, and now it got bad.
That's what I'm thinking. It must have been, man. But shout out to the Mavericks for getting a big win tonight. I'm excited about it.
Ooh, man. Oh, the bar is low tonight.
Hey, the huge win tonight, man. And what's crazy about it, Walt, I think, The last time we played them was Thursday night when we were in studio. And remember, when it got to halftime, it was about this. It was the same type of game. Tempo was up, score. They were in the 70s, and then I think Van Gundy had mentioned it by the end of the fourth quarter, or actually late third quarter. Both teams had like over 100 points. That was crazy. It shows you that the Mavericks have this amazing amount of offensive firepower, man. If we could just be a average defensive team, man, you might be able to string some wins together. But only time will tell.
Yes, it will. Very good performance tonight from your nephew, Luka, as you like to refer to him.
Nephew showed up tonight. Played very well. Very well.
Hold on here as I share the show. Let's get everybody in on this one real quick. Make sure everybody tunes in. Man, I'm just ecstatic, man. I just love the energy they played with tonight. I love the back and forth between them and the Warriors. They didn't back down. I felt real good. I felt real good about the Mavericks tonight. I was prepared to come in here and have to drop a pipe bomb on Rick tonight if they lost tonight. But the good Lord up above knew that he didn't want me to do that tonight. So that's why they came out here. The Mavericks didn't want me to do that tonight.
Oh, okay. Is that what it was?
Yeah. So they said, we don't want to hear you drop that pipe bomb, so we're going to go out here and get you this dub.
Well, shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to them. Wait a minute. Hey, did you think Curry was going to pull? No, I didn't think so. I
thought he was going to pull a 63 for sure.
I thought he was going to pull a Dave Robinson and go for 71 is what I thought he was going to do. That's who I thought he was going for.
Man, oh, man.
All right, Billy.
Go ahead.
Let's go. Let's go for it. We got to do it. You know what we got to do.
It's time for those
go for the highlights. There's one to start the night off. There is one. Here we go right here. Up to the basket. Conga line a little bit.
Yep. Uncle Shay would be very happy about that.
Oh, this guy.
I mean,
here we go. And I wanted them to start. I want the Mavericks to start it. And I was texting with Mike Bassett during this, and I was saying, man, you know what? I want the Mavericks to Jesus Christ. I want them to anything. It's almost like it's just a straight highlight of Steph Curry tonight.
Yeah. At some point, we'll get to some Mavericks highlights here.
Will we?
Maybe. I mean, I know we won the game, so maybe we'll get a highlight or two in here, but it was definitely Steph's. I mean, he's just doing whatever the hell he wants to do.
Wait a minute. I might be fooled. These might be just Steph Curry highlights. Let me take that down.
That's the only person I'm seeing.
Let me see.
I'm sure the Mavericks have scored somewhere in there, man. I mean, we hadn't seen anything. See, this might be an even further indictment of you, man, because you call yourself an advocate for these players and what have you. We know you're a big James Harden fan, so maybe you just added Steph Curry to this mix, and what you were trying to do is antagonize the Mavericks fans, but not on this night. We got the cover, so we won't allow you to do it.
No, well, okay. So here we go. Let's try this.
Luka Doncic.
Luka comes around. Oh, Luka to the basket.
With the and
this might be straight Luka highlights.
It is. I saw the highlight on it. It says Luka Doncic.
Is that what it was? Luka straight.
Yep.
Well, I'm fine with that. Let's show that because I mean, really, it was a Luka night tonight.
Yeah, it was. I mean, a lot of guys stepped up, but Luka had some good assists.
Luka had 42.
Yeah.
Luka had 42 and KP had 18. So it really was just a Luka night tonight.
Well, wait a minute. I mean, Luka did the heavy lifting tonight for sure. He did. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I thought KP had a pretty good game. I think he could have had more points. There were lots of times where I was getting upset because KP would seal his man down in the paint, and they weren't getting him the ball down there. And then Luka had a lot of opportunities tonight. They're not trying to kill Luka, but I'm just pointing out the things that are going on. He had quite a few turnovers as well as you watch the game, trying to thread the needle on passes that weren't necessary. I know they were trying to force the ball into KP on the inside, but I think Luka probably had like 3 or 4 turnovers tonight just trying to do that alone. So I think KP could have had a little more, but the bottom line is they got the dub, man, and that's all that
Okay,
matters.
here we go. Here we go. Now we got the full game highlights.
There we go.
It ain't just a Luka and KP deal tonight
yeah.
now. Okay, here we go.
Who was that? Wiggins.
Wiggins tonight. He gave you 22 tonight.
Okay.
22 tonight. Is this Torian Finney? Dodo.
Yeah.
Talk about him tonight. What did he do for you tonight? 10 points?
Well, yeah, he gave me some he hit some shots and everything. I mean, I can't say much about him tonight defensively. I'm not saying that he didn't give effort, man, but I mean, that guy that wears number 30 over there, man, he was just giving any and everybody that came, within 10 feet of him, he was giving them buckets, man. So I mean,
I think that was Dodo's assignment tonight.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think Josh Richardson started off on him.
Yeah, and I think they went to Dodo. As the night went on.
Yeah, I mean, both of them. I mean, it didn't matter really. It didn't matter who guarded him. I mean, this guy was just doing whatever he wanted to do. Oh, there's a great question there. That's a great question.
Wiggins, I take Wiggins. I can answer that one for you. For me,
go ahead. And why is that? What's the reason?
Because Wiggins can post up.
Okay.
No, there's one of those Steph Curry threes.
Yeah. My guy Dwight Powell with the throw down there. Let's make sure we give credit on that.
Oh my God! There you go again with the reach.
I'm just saying it was. I mean, given the fact that we didn't win by a wide margin, all of those points counted. So we needed that. We definitely needed that.
Your guy Dwight Powell gave you 8 points tonight, so take that and do whatever you want to do with it.
And lots of effort, lots of great effort. That effort is pretty crucial too. I need that. I need that effort and energy. So, look, there's KP sailing down in the lane. I thought there were many opportunities for them to give him the ball down there. They missed a couple, but,
Step up. There he is.
There he is. I've never seen anything like this, man. I mean, just as soon as he gets the ball.
Look at that. Look at another one. Wow. Oh, my God.
Oh, he's talking to him at this point.
Like, yeah.
He's talking to him. He's letting them know that you cannot check me at all.
Of course he's letting them know you can't guard me.
Oh, here we go again. I'm just going to come off the screen. I'm going to back up. Yup. Doesn't matter.
I think the Kendrick are right. The boy is a professional shooter.
Yeah. That's what he does, man. Remember, his dad was a great shooter too, man.
Yes. His brother's not too bad of a shooter either.
Yeah. That's what they do over there in that family, man.
That's a splash family.
Yeah. And the other splash brother. Good God.
Oh,
man.
God.
He's just doing whatever the hell he wants to do.
To me, the best splash brother ain't even playing. Luka. I like Luka coming back and hitting his own.
Yep. I think I sent it to you at one point. Look,
just falling down, man. That's what he started talking to him when he was falling down.
Good gosh, man.
Here you go again. Bop.
I've never seen anything like this, man. This is crazy.
I like Luka coming back and one. I got you. Luka saying, I got you.
Yeah, but I told you guys right then and there. I said, that's not a game we want to get into with them. We don't need to
It's a game I wanted to get into tonight. Because Luka come back. Oh, yeah, with another one right there. What you going to do with that?
Hey, well, you know what? Here's what he's going to do. He's going to continue to create.
No. Yeah, Kelly Oubre got that one.
Well, where's the one where you get the shoulder shimmy?
Well, I think that was
I think that's coming in
the third quarter. I think here it is right here.
Yeah.
Here's right here.
Shoulder shimmy. This was definitely for Luka Doncic. He's giving you that. He's giving that to you.
Luka say, okay, I got you. You want to shoulder shimmy on me? I got you. There's a double team right there where you kept trying to say, well, why don't they double team? Can't do that. This is one of the nights. You just got to deal with it. Just got to let it happen. When the house is on fire, got to get the women and children, as Kenny say. Look at this. There goes your guy. There goes your guy.
I have to talk about my guy Josh Richardson here in a minute.
Oh, Tim. Look at that, Tim.
That was a huge shot at the end of the third quarter. Yeah, I'm gonna give him some credit for that. He was playing bad all night, man. He was playing bad all night. He came up.
Tim gave you 11.
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson hit a three.
Oh God, Wiggins.
Wiggins. Here we go, right here. I think this is my favorite Luka play right here. This is what I've been begging for Luka. Back to the basket. Bam! Let's do it. Who do I need to talk to over there? These people listen to me when I tell you, get this kid the ball in the paint, let him do some bagging up and shoot this thing. Take him off the ball.
Who's going to bring the ball up? Who's going to bring it up?
Jalen Brunson. Hell, you can even let Tim bring the ball up.
Yeah, that's a big shot by Tim right there.
Big shot. Watch this guy right here, though. You got to watch this guy right here going in the basket. Maxi Kleber, you can't do nothing with that. Maxi Kleber.
Oh, that's what Tim tried to dunk on the world.
Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, your nephew. Your nephew hit him with one. He liked it. Oh, I liked it too, Luka. I like what you did out there tonight.
Yeah.
Put that smile on him.
That happened far too many times tonight, man. Those backdoor cuts.
Okay, all right. But you know what? You seen in the fourth quarter, it really stopped Steph from getting that 3-point line.
Yeah, they closed out on it. That's what I was saying. Why didn't you do that earlier? Why did you wait all game to start trying to do that?
No, they
go ahead.
At this point, the good thing was you didn't have Draymond Green out there trying to score.
Yeah,
because if you had Draymond trying to score, then you would have had a problem.
Yeah.
But then this is actually at a point where Draymond was actually starting to score. Look at that. There's another one. Even Luka said it got to a point where I feel like every time he was shooting, it was just going in.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't do nothing with him.
Maxi closed out hard on him. You see that? Maxi had to go get him on that one.
I love how Maxi was ready.
Maxi say, I got this one. Steph tried it, missed it, and we get out of here. We pass the ball in, and we get out of here with a dub. Mavericks still are in good graces because you know what we said? They need to they have to go at least gotta win more than what's the name game, the 2 games in this whole stretch.
Right.
So that's good. That's a good deal.
We got two.
That's good. We got 2 so far. That's good going into the Atlanta game that we get ready to go up to.
That should be a W. Hopefully, we'll see.
Mitch, I got bad news for you. I don't think anybody's traded or getting fired right now after listening to Mark Cuban on the radio the other day.
Yeah, Mark kind of believes in this team. So
Mark still believes that this team – Mark just believes that the only thing that's wrong with this team is that COVID hit him. That's the way Mark Cuban's thinking. That's just the way it is right now. Or some people say that might be crazy, but Mark Cuban still believes that this is a winning team. So let's talk about you got Josh Richardson. First off, you had a problem with his choice of shoes tonight. What was going on there?
Yeah, so Josh Richardson, I don't know what was going on, but he decided to opt for the kick doors tonight. And I don't know what his purpose was behind that, but it seemed like they were holding him back a little bit. He looked like he was stuck in sand a little bit defensively. Defensively, at least. Maybe it was just Steph Curry making everybody look bad, but it looked like he was always a step behind, man. I was looking, I'm like, man, what? Are these some like high top case Swiss? What is he wearing out here? These things were pretty ugly, man. But you know, I'm a fan of the players and their shoes that they choose to wear, and everybody likes to do their own thing. But yeah, Josh Richardson definitely had on the kick door specials tonight. But having said that, man, he played very well. He gave us some timely buckets. He did make a couple of defensive plays. He gave great effort tonight. I was happy with him. I mean, again, Steph Curry just made everybody look silly tonight. So I'm not going to be, overly aggressive with my critique of him.
I wouldn't say silly. I mean, he was Steph Curry.
Yeah, but I mean, do you understand how silly it looks when you're out there, you're doing your very best, and it's still just dropping on you as if you're not there? That's very discouraging.
I seen him do that in Oklahoma City Thunder game not too long ago, a couple years back, where he was just on fire.
Yeah,
where it didn't matter what he put, what he put. It was just one of those nights for him where, like I said, he was just on fire. When he's on fire, again, as Kenny Smith said, when the house is on fire, you just got to get the women and children out, man.
That's true. We're not. Well, I mean, again, that's why I say I'm not going to be overly, critical of them defensively when it came to Steph Curry, because he was on fire, man. But I know that, when you're playing good defense or you're trying to stay with them, it's hard to stay glued to Steph Curry. The Warriors, they screen so good, they run, they work off the ball so well as a team, man. So he's going to get looks. He's going to break away from you. You just got to try to contest it the best way you can. And when you do contest it and you're there, he still hits it. When you're not there, he's definitely going to hit it. So, it was just a rough night to have to chase 30 around all night. That's just the bottom line.
I want to talk to you about one stat that sticks out to me the most here. I'm about to put it up on the screen here, and that is one Mr. Draymond Green. I want to show people what a good player, when your team, when you got a player like this on your team, what he does, how he opens the floor for a guy like Steph Curry. Okay, so check this out. Draymond Green had 2 points, but you see that number right there? 15 assists. 15. Think about that. 15 assists. 15 assists. And they win by, and they only lose by 2 points. So it's basically, if he'd have gave you another 2 points, you might have a win here. Right. If Draymond would have scored like he was scoring the other night, you might have a win here.
Yeah, but also at the same time, I mean, and you're 100% right about that. But at the same time, Steph Curry's not going to go out, though he's capable. Steph Curry's not going to go out and give you 56 every night either. I mean, he's going to be more along the lines a consistent night, a consistent scoring night from Steph Curry is going to be about 30 points a night. 30 to 32 points a night. Tonight he just went nuts. There was nothing they could do with him.
Right now he's got the season high at 61 or 62, I think.
Yeah, I think it's 62.
A couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a couple weeks ago he had that.
Yeah. But yeah, so 2 points, 15 assists, man. That's a way to stay involved in the game. I mean, he pretty much played point guard for him. Steph didn't really bring the ball down too much tonight.
Exactly. My point here and there. My point here and there.
We're not. I know we're not.
We're not them. But you take your star player off the ball and see what that does. It opens up. I keep trying to tell you. Larry Brown did it for Allen Iverson in 2001. Allen Iverson was putting up closer numbers like that at times.
Mm-hmm. Gave him the ball with the opportunity to
because he's able to do more off the ball. I don't know why people don't understand if you do that with Luka. He don't have everybody pass the ball. It's not hard to pass in the basketball in a good position. You can find a way. You can find somebody to pass in the ball on the team and put him in good position. Hell, that ain't hard. That's an excuse to me. That's an excuse to keep him on the ball. You can find a way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I think Rick Carlisle knows.
Hell, you can even run pick and roll with Brunson and let Porzingis pop out and let Luka be over there calling for the ball. That's true, because what they gonna do now? If they come double team him, guess what? Porzingis is back open, or Jalen Brunson is back open out there on the outside. Yeah. 3.
I mean, that's just not how they want to run the set, man.
I know. Well, your guy Kelly Oubre Jr. returned back to normal tonight. 14 points.
Yeah,
14 points.
That's about where he needs to be, right there.
14 points. So he was back to normal tonight. 14 points.
Yep.
Kent Bazemore gave you 20. Andrew Wiggins gave you 22. There was a question earlier of who would you rather have, Wiggins or Timmy? I'll take Wiggins, and I said that's because he can post up.
Okay.
My guy Dylan here says, "What Mavs need some shooting and defense."
Yeah, he's 100% right. We know the defense; they need that, but come on, man.
My guy Donnell says, "I never trust Carlisle. Don't at me, LOL."
Man, you know what?
That's D nasty right there, son. D nasty.
That it, man. Look, he might have a little point to that about Rick Carlisle, but to the early point by our man Dylan, the defense and the shooting, I think they could improve that shooting, man. I know we all will talk about Steph. I mean, not Steph. Seth Curry being gone, but man, Finney Smith gets a lot of looks over there in the corners, man. And I'd be looking, I'd be like, man, if he could just become like a 37, 38%, you know, just knock him down a little more than what you can, man. And sometimes he misses bad too. It's like,
yep, you
gotta have, if you can find a way to have that same defensive prowess, but upgraded, you know, and have a shooter. You know who I'm gonna tell you something, man. And this, I don't know that we'll ever be able to do this. If I had an opportunity, he's a little older, okay, he's a little more seasoned. But if I could swap maybe Finney Smith with like maybe a PJ Tucker type guy, you know, PJ.
I don't want him. I don't want him.
Why not? Why not?
Don't want him. I need
he's
somebody
a better shooter in the corner. Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay, so that's why I say he's a little older. He's more of a veteran guy, but he's going to knock down those shots in the corner. That's what he does, and he's going to give you that same defensive effort.
Yeah, but Dodo gives you defense. You couldn't put PJ Tucker on Steph Curry like you could Dorian Finney-Smith tonight.
Well, we saw what happened tonight too. I mean, so what are we saying?
But at the same time, it would have been way worse if you had PJ Tucker trying to chase Steph Curry around as opposed to Dodo.
Maybe PJ Tucker would have found him and knocked his ass down a couple of times or something.
No. Steph Curry's outrunning PJ Tucker every time.
Listen.
Steph Curry had a dream that Tucker was playing him on PJ Tucker was playing him on defense. He had a dream one night. He said, "Please give it to me."
Man, look. Oh, okay, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I want to address what our guy is saying here about Steph Curry guarding Dodo. First and foremost, I'll say this, man. I'm of that mindset. I'm kind of old school with the game of basketball. When the guy's going off, I think you send a message to his ass sometimes. I'm not saying try to hurt him, but I think every now and again, man, you rough him up. You get a little physical with him, man, to try to throw him off his game. The Mavericks never even attempted that. And you can't tell. Listen,
that doesn't matter with a guy. That doesn't matter with a guy like him. All it's gonna do is get more threes put on you.
No. Listen, we can't have that mentality. Here's the thing: Steph Curry's not he's not a big guy. Sometimes you have to get physical with guys to try to not. You have to try something. You can't just let them keep running off of screens and shooting. And somebody throw an elbow.
Yeah, you just gotta play better defense. You just gotta play better defense.
Look, man,
there is no stopping. Once he gets like that, there is no stop. You can touch him up all you want. You're gonna get more threes put on your head. You touch him up.
Well, okay. Well, listen. I tell you what. If I was the head coach, I'm sending my guy out there. I'm gonna send the dojo man out there. Look here, man. When he comes off that screen, okay, I want you putting something on him. He tries to do something.
The dojo man can't keep up with. He gonna outrun the dojo man too. Dojo man ain't keeping up with.
I know where he's going.
Steph Curry.
I know where he's going. I know he's coming off that screen. I'm gonna meet him right there. I got a nice little elbow.
If you notice, he would run in between other players. You're not catching him.
Hey, look.
When he would get the ball, he would run up under the screen or run over the top of it.
Hey,
can't guard you.
I don't care about any of that. Listen, Luka, we need you. You're very critical. KP, anybody else on the floor, I don't care if it's THJ, Dodo. If he's within your area, okay, we need to get a body on him. Somebody knock him to the ground. Somebody disrupt the flow of what he's doing. That's what you got to do. You can't tell me you can't do that with any player in the league. I'm sorry. If you can do it to LeBron,
if that was the case, they would have done it to him already. Ain't nobody did it to him.
No, I guarantee you, if you had somebody like this is an old school player here. If you had somebody like a Deshaun Stevenson from the Mavericks championship team, I bet you Deshaun Stevenson would have put something on him. I bet you
and Deshaun Stevenson would have got 57 put on his head too.
Hey, that's fine, but I tell you what, he's gonna think about it. He's not. There's no way I'm just gonna keep letting this guy just run off the screens and shoot on me. Somebody's gonna be there.
You can't stop. He's too fast. He's outrunning. He's outrunning Dorian Finney-Smith. He's outrunning everybody on the floor to get it.
You make it seem like Steph Curry. You make it seem like Steph Curry is some superior athlete. He's not. He's really not even athletic like that.
It's not about being athletic. He's smart. It's the way he's running. It's the way he's running into people to get himself open.
Listen, and he's running around screens, right?
He's running around them, in between them, through, up under them, everything.
So what I'm saying is, on that floor, there are 5 guys that are wearing Mavericks jerseys. Somebody not named Luka.
If you notice, sometimes he make you run into your own player when he's doing it.
That's fine. All I'm saying is, if I get within close range of him, he's going to feel me. He's going to feel me.
Help me out. When were you in close? When was anybody in close range of him tonight? When he was shooting?
There were guys that were close. He was making tough shots. What do you mean? All of these shots weren't wide open.
I'm talking he's coming out those screens. When he's coming out those screens, there is nobody touching him up when he's coming out those screens.
But you know what you could do on the offensive side of the ball, whoever he's guarding, which goes back to what our guy was saying. He was saying he was guarding Dodo all night. There was no offensive threat there. I said it all through the game. I was yelling at the TV. I was like, yo, whoever Steph is guarding, go at him. Put him in matchups where he has to check Luka. Let Luka back his ass down. Make him do something more than just stand there. Because he didn't do anything defensively. Nothing.
Well, I mean, as far as I seen at the end, he started to stick Luka, but at the end of the day, Luka can shoot right over him.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I mean, you have to make him work defensively. The only way a guy like that who can score the ball and fill it up the way Steph Curry can, you might not be able to stop him defensively, but you know what? You can help take the life out of him by making him do something defensively. He will score and then just go stand at the other end and do nothing. Come back, come at the defensive end, do nothing.
I love your enthusiasm, but it was just one of those nights where he was hot. It just wasn't. It's just one of those nights, Billy. There ain't no stopping.
That's fine.
He wasn't hot like this the other night. It was Kelly Oubre who was hot the other night.
Right. But again, the point is,
luckily for the Mavs, Kelly Oubre wasn't on tonight.
I told you Kelly Oubre was going back to what he is. That what you saw tonight is what he is. That's who he is. Right. That other thing, that's not what that was.
Let's get over here to the Maverick side. Dodo gave you 10 points. Klebe gave you 16.
And a clutch 3-pointer at the end.
A game-winning 3-pointer at that. Your guy, make sure I say this right. Your guy, KP.
That's right.
Your guy, KP. He gave you 18 and 10 tonight.
Okay, the double-double. Okay.
Double-double. Luka, 42, 11. Josh Richardson gave you 17, even in those shoes that you didn't like.
Yeah, in the kick door specials.
Yeah. Tim Hardaway gave you 11. Jalen Brunson gave you 7. Dwight Powell gave you 8. And Trey Burke gave you 5 tonight. Those are good numbers. And you won by 2.
Yeah, I mean, you like to think if you're getting numbers from that, you're getting double figures from multiple guys or close to double figures from other guys, you will win by more. But I mean, just tonight, there was just too much. There was too much Steph Curry, and then Wiggins contributed what he did. And who's the other guy with the Warriors that had 20 plus? I think with Bazemore. Had 20 plus.
Yeah, Bazemore gave you 20.
Yeah, so between Bazemore, Wiggins, and Curry, I mean, hell, that's almost 100 points right there. So at the end of the day, Walt, we got away with a W, which is the most important thing. Nobody's going to worry about this 6 weeks from now about how we got it done. We just got a W. But, man, the Mavericks, I'm hoping that a win like this, I know we said the Hawks earlier, the Hawks aren't a good basketball team. But a win against a team like this and
some confidence.
It should give you some confidence. You're going up against a team that record-wise, they're not amazing, but you know what, man? They're a good basketball team. We know they're a good basketball team, period. They're a championship-tested basketball team. So my thing is a win like this could help catapult you to, maybe running off a couple. I think Mark Jackson brought it up in the broadcast tonight, or Van Gundy, one of the two of them, were saying, the way the Western Conference is, if the Mavericks can find a way to run off, just 3-4 in a row, they're right back in the mix of things. And I've been saying that. The question is going to be, are they going to find that spot in their schedule, and are they going to get to the point where they're playing good enough basketball to where they can run off 4 or 5 wins in a row, or win 7 of 10 games, 8 of 10 games? Are they capable of doing that? Only time will tell.
Why didn't they trap him like they did Trae Young? You got to catch him first. They couldn't catch him. They called Trae Young. Trae Young wasn't moving around screens like Steph was tonight.
They're the same guy. They're the same guy.
They are the same guy, but Steph Curry is more active than Trae Young was the other night. Trae Young was in the slump and didn't want to move around. He stayed back in the bag. No, Steph was moving around and getting the ball open. They were calling plays to get him open.
Yeah, I mean
Atlanta didn't do that. Didn't do that for Trae Young.
Well, Mitch, I think the idea is right, man, what you're talking about. They should have tried to trap him more. I mean, they did at certain points. I mean, he made the good basketball play. And the other thing is, it doesn't matter if you get it out of his hands. If those other guys are missing shots, then, I mean, it helps out. But when he was getting away and he was passing out the double team, guys were getting layups. You're not missing layups. What I'm saying.
You can't double team him. Once you start double teaming him, now somebody else is, and he's got a lot of cutters on that team.
Yeah,
almost every player on that team is cutter. Right. Draymond's a cutter. Wiggins a cutter. Kelly Oubre's a cutter. What's that? Pisano. Toscano is a cutter. Yeah, he's got nothing but cutters over there. So you pick your poison. You pick your poison. So you're gonna get ate up either way. So that's why I say on a night like this, it's one of those things where you have to let him get his. You just need to stop everybody else from getting theirs. Don't let nobody else get hot. Let him shoot the damn lights off. Let him shoot it out. Just let him keep shooting. Just make sure when he passes the ball, Kelly Oubre don't go for 40. That's what you got to do. Keep him at 14. That's what you do.
Right there, his career average. That's what we need him right there.
But I'm still just impressed with the Mavericks. The thing I love tonight is they pushed the pace, they pushed the ball, and they were going blow for blow with Golden State. And if they can, I promise you, if they can keep something like that up, we're talking about a whole different team here. I don't want to see them go. I don't want to see them going back to this walking the ball up, slow and doing all this. No, I need fast pace. When you play against a team like that, that's what I want to see. When you play against the Chicago Bulls, I want to see fast pace offense.
Going up and down.
Up and down.
Now, so is that the style of basketball you think they should just try to play every game, or is this with select teams?
I mean, I'm not gonna say it needs to be as fast as it was tonight with other teams. It just depends on the opponent.
Right.
If you play the Clippers, I mean, hell, they ran the Clippers out of the gym not too long ago and put 50 on them.
Yeah.
Without Kawhi on the floor.
It
just depends on who you're playing. Atlanta, you can run them. You can run with them. They don't really. It depends on what mood Trae Young is in sometimes.
Right.
You could do that, or of course, a game like Chicago, when I keep talking about, you run with them. You run with the Hornets. All the young teams are the ones you run with. This whole I'm gonna walk the ball up court and do out. No, you gotta go.
Got to play a up-tempo style game. I mean, that's just what the game is now. That's what the NBA is. It's up and down. It's not the old school dump it down to Tim Duncan and, play inside-out type game anymore. I mean, you can still take advantage of things on the inside from time to time, but that old school walking it down, dumping it into Tim Duncan, dumping it into Shaq, guys like that.
And they don't even anymore. They walk the ball down slow and don't even give it to Porzingis.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating.
It'd be one thing if they walk – It'd be one thing if they walk it down and give him Porzingis the ball. They don't even give him the ball. They'll come down and then run a play.
Yeah, which is crazy.
So overall, you seem to be very, very happy tonight. I mean, let's be honest here. You caught this dub.
I did. I didn't think it was going to come in this way. But, man, you know what? You take them. This Mavericks team needs to take them as they could get them. It's a good win for them against a solid basketball team. The last win they had was against the Hawks. Everybody, poo-pooed it all. It's just the Hawks. They're not any good, and there's truth to that. But to win against a team that is actually a solid team, there's something about beating the Golden State Warriors. Any team that has Steph Curry and Draymond Green on it, being the type of players they are, anytime you can beat that team, that's a good night. That's a good night for it. You're not going to run up against the Lakers every night. You're not going to run up against the Clippers every night or whoever the Jazz, whoever these top teams are. You're not playing them every night. So sometimes, it's going to be your night. The Mavericks shot the ball very, very well tonight from three-point range. They shot it very well. That's what kept them in it. When Steph Curry was going nuts, they seemed to always have an answer. So overall, it's just out for them. They got a win against a solid team. And again, hopefully this will be the beginning of something that can, continue on. You have the Hawks coming up next. Go ahead and get a dub against them, man. Make it 2 in a row. Okay, then go into that next game or whatever. Keep building confidence. Guys are getting more and more confident playing. And just find a way going to the All-Star break to close this thing out and put yourself within range to where the second half of the season will count for something.
Right. So we got so let's take a look at what we got here. Going forward. Let's pull up the schedule here. So Monday night at home, and it's actually going to be open to vaccinated fans on Monday night. If you have the vaccine, and I think essential workers get in free.
Right.
Yeah. So if you work in the medical field or a cop, firefighter, a thing like that, you're going to get to go to the mass game for free on Monday.
Yeah.
And if you have the vaccination, you're going to have to show proof that you are vaccinated at the door, or you're going to show proof of your vaccination records before they let you in the AAC.
Right.
And you're still going to be required to wear a mask when you get in there.
Right. I think the number is going to be about 1,500 people, if I heard correctly.
Yeah, 1,500 people.
Yeah.
And okay, so and that'll be actually against the Timberwolves.
Okay, there you go.
Against the Timberwolves. And then the next game, that should be an easy dub, right?
Yeah, I think so.
We got the rookie coming into town. Then on Wednesday, you're gonna have the Hawks. That's gonna be an ESPN game.
Okay.
6:30 start, and then Friday it gets real interesting. Gets really interesting right there, Billy. Because on Friday,
those Nets.
No. Pelicans. You're gonna get to see some Zion. Zion's coming to town.
Okay.
Zion's coming in, and then on Sunday, it's actually been announced that it was a 2:00 game. But ESPN has decided to pick it up on February 14th on actually Valentine's Day, and now it's going to be a 6:30 game.
Ah.
So it's been pushed back to 6:30. It was a 2:30 game, but now it's going to be a 6:30 game with ESPN picking it up.
Okay.
That is Sunday.
And who is that on Sunday?
Portland. You're going to have Portland coming into town. Okay. Melo and them coming to town. I don't think actually I think Damian Lillard's out. Damian Lillard and CJ are out.
See, this is what I was telling you, Walt. It's about when you run into a team and what's going on, because you might be able to steal that game. If Dame and those guys are not there, I like our chances. So you can't tell me an opportunity to play the Hawks, the Timberwolves. The Hawks should be a win. Timberwolves should be a win. Depending on how you feel against the Pelicans, could get a win there. You never know. Okay. And then you got those Blazers coming in without Dame and those guys, or potentially without them. There's 4 wins you can get, man. Easily. And then you're having a whole different conversation here. And then everything, exactly. Then everything amongst the MFFLs is different. Everybody's high-fiving and slapping hands and acting as if they didn't jump off the bandwagon a week ago. So these things are capable of happening, man. It's just about when you run into a team. You never call yourself out of it. You have to play the games on the schedule. And if you can stay healthy and you can develop a rapport with the guys and they can build confidence, man, who knows what this team can do. Just give yourself a chance for the second half of the season to actually matter. That's all we're asking for.
So let me get this straight. So you got a Hawks a dub?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm sorry, you got Timberwolves. Let's start. We got Timberwolves a dub?
Yes, I have Timberwolves as a dub. Yes.
You got the Hawks a dub?
Yes.
Pelicans a dub. You got the Pelicans a dub too?
I think the Pelicans will be a dub. I think it's going to be a tough game, but I do think we can get it.
And then the Trailblazers on Sunday, you giving them a dub too?
I'm not even saying McCollum. If Dame is there, it's going to be tough. But
wow, so you basically, the Mavericks are getting ready to go undefeated this week.
They're about to go on a run. I told you that. I said once they got past that Golden State move, we just need to get one of those. And then I said the schedule will lighten up a little bit for them. And if they're playing well, they could get on a little run here, man. I'm telling you.
So Okay, so they're gonna win basically they're gonna win every game this week, according to you.
Hey man, it'll be a great week. It'll be a great week. What better way to take us into Valentine's Day, man? What everyone's loving on each other. We'll be showing love to the Mavericks, man. They'll go 4-0 this week.
Actually, what a great way to bringing them into my birthday.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, with them going on a streak, and then guess what? The day after my birthday, they play the Pistons. Another surefire dub.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm saying. It's there for them. Which team is going to show up? Are they going to start playing well? You know, who knows, man? They have the talent. They just went out and put up 134 against the Warriors. I mean, the Warriors aren't a good defensive team, but neither of these teams.
Yeah, it was 100. It was 100 points in the third quarter.
Right. They had, and mind you, THJ didn't really play worth a damn tonight. If we're gonna be honest.
Whoa, hold on, wait a minute.
No, I'm not here to hate on him. He just had a bad game. He only had what?
Hold on, man. Hold on, because you saying some stuff about my guy Tim. It's not true.
He finished with 11 points tonight.
My guy Tim gave you 11, 3, and 1 tonight. He gave you 27 minutes. He gave you 11, 3, and 1.
Yeah, that's not good enough.
He came through. His points came in the second half, though.
Yeah, they came in the fourth quarter because he was looking terrible all the way through. So that's what I'm saying. I'll take that, but I'm just saying, considering he missed a lot of shots. He took quite a few shots, and he missed shots that he would normally hit. So what I'm saying is they were able to give you 134 points tonight, and THJ, who is normally we could count on him to give us 18 a night.
Yeah,
we weren't getting that. Yeah. So I'm saying
he's using 18 to 20 point a night guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he didn't have his best game. So going forward, if he is playing a little better or whatever, that's more that you can count on. You know, and there's just spread in that floor that makes it easier for Luka, easier for KP. Listen, when those guys are going, man, it really stresses your defense a lot. It stresses the hell out of your defense because you got to apply two people to Luka for the most part. KP's going to get his sometimes. He's going to get open looks. Then THJ is going to get his. Josh Richardson can get shots. Finney Smith can knock down shots. Maxey can knock down shots. You know, you got guys who can knock down shots when they get open looks. So this could be the beginning of a little run for the Mavericks. I'm hopeful that that's what happens.
Is Rick in the clear tonight?
I thought, well, you know how I felt. I thought Rick could have done some things differently defensively. You seem to believe otherwise. There was nothing that could be done, but I thought Rick could have done more. I think Rick could have made a more concerted effort to get the ball down to KP on the block. They did it sometimes, but I thought when it was working well for them, they went away from it. So those are little small things within the game. Rick knows the game a little bit than I do. And, you know, he knows his personnel and what's going on and what's happening in the floor of the game. So, you know, I'm going to leave Rick alone tonight. I don't really have anything to say about him. They got a dub, so we really can't complain. You, sir, have to go ahead and start you're going to have to get some extra chefs over there at Dub City, man, because it's about to go down all this week, man. We're running people through there all week long.
Okay, y'all coming to Dub City all week long, huh?
Yeah, that's right, man. Go ahead and get the extra chef in there, man. Go ahead and get them because they're coming. We're serving up drinks and everything.
Oh, y'all coming to get the special every night?
Every night we play this week, we're coming.
Yeah, because tonight at the Dub City, we had surf and turf.
Oh, okay. Is that what that was?
Yeah, surf and turf tonight, baby. Surf and turf. Surf and turf was going. So, also, let me ask you another question. We're still trading Kristaps Porzingis right now after the night?
I think it would have to be a tremendous deal that hits the table for the Mavericks. One that instantly makes them better. Unless, and I don't anticipate this, unless someone calls you and say, hey, you know, we're going to be a lottery team this year. We don't play well, and we're going to go ahead. We want Kristaps as a building piece next year. First round pick, we'll go ahead and give it to you. We don't have that already this year. I would be willing to consider it, but I'd have to see what's going on. Other than that, I think the Mavericks feel confident that KP is going to be around. I think they know Luka's going to be around. They really want to find a way to get a third piece. I don't know how you're going to acquire that via trade without KP being a part of it. And if he is a part of it, then, you know, you're not gonna be able to have a three-way going. You're not gonna be able to do that. You're not gonna have three all-star caliber guys out there on the floor at the same time. So my honest opinion is that KP is going to be here for the remainder of the year unless there's some type of big deal that hits, and it's just a no-brainer. But I don't see that coming down the pipeline. I don't.
So he's good. So he's good tonight.
Yeah. No, we're not. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not going to do the MFFLs and want to trade them every other night. We're not going to do that. We're going to have some consistency.
Oh man. Okay. So I mean, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. 100%. Your nephew. How you feel about him tonight? Your nephew Luka.
I thought he played well, man. I like I said, I had a good little I had a little cussing spree that was going on over here, man. I got really upset with like the senseless turnovers. If you were watching the game tonight, Mavs fans, y'all know what I'm talking about. There were a lot of little passes that were unnecessary. He was trying to thread the needle and do too much. And, anytime he turned it over, it turned into points for the Warriors, and especially when they were scoring. We could not afford to give them any extra possessions off of turnovers, and we did. And it almost came back to bite us in the ass there. But in the end, I thought Luka did well. How can you argue 42 points, 11 assists, 7 rebounds? You can't really argue that.
I like your shot selection now. I feel like it came within the flow of the game.
Yeah, exactly. I was just about to say that, man. You took that right off my tongue there. I think that he played within the flow of the game. He didn't try to do too much to force shots. It came within the flow of the game. And when shots come in the flow of the game, man, they seem to go down. Have you ever noticed that, man? You're not trying to make the game difficult.
You know what else he did tonight? You know what else he did tonight that I like?
What's that?
He got his guys involved early before he started doing his thing.
Yes. Which we've been asking for the past. Get everybody else involved because you can get yours at any given time. It's the same way Ring James does over there in LA, man. Get everyone involved. Get everybody rolling. I know I could go get mine. I could go have a 13, 14-point quarter anytime I'm ready. Let me get these other guys involved, and then it makes the game easier. And then when I do have to kick it out to them, they're already in the flow of the game, So I think that's the style that the Mavericks should go with. And I think that's what Luka should try to do going forward.
He was patient tonight. He didn't rush things. I was very happy with him. Like I said, I'm overall happy with the offense tonight. I love the way they pushed the ball. They didn't settle. They weren't moving slow, walking the ball up. Everybody was active tonight. I loved it.
Yeah.
I mean, at the beginning we had the no rebound the clock, but we backed off of that.
Yeah, they got away from that. So just good total team win tonight, man. I was very happy to see it happen. And man, our guy EA, man, he was on the thread tonight, and I like what he was saying after the game. He was like, man, this would have been a really, really good game for the fans to be there. That place would have been jacked up, man, because it had the perfect amount of drama to it. And then in the end, the home team was able to win.
We had a little Mark Cuban and Draymond Green talking to us too.
Yep, I saw that. You
think he told what he told Zach Lowe the other day? F you? No, shut the F up.
I don't know what he's talking about. Draymond that. No, I don't know if he would tell Draymond that or whatever. Draymond is kind of built different, so I don't know if he would want to say those type of things to him. I do want to.
I'm looking at the screen. Damian Lillard's back. He scored 29 tonight. He'll be in that Portland game.
Well, hey. Well, that's another guy we'll have. Well, we got two guys we can throw at him. We'll throw Dodo at him.
That's another. No, that's another one. That's another one. When he get hot, just stop the other guys. but their team is like the Mavericks. Trust me, they don't play any defense. They play no defense at all in Portland. So we're good there.
Well, hey.
So we're good there. But what do you think? I want to get to you real quick. What do you think about Mark Cuban's comments towards Zach Lowe, telling him to shut the F up, and that Luke is not a whiner?
Well, so here's the thing, Mark.
Well, I'm just saying, even a guy like you who's very critical of Luka when he does said whining.
Yeah. So Mark Cuban. Let me first start off by saying this, Mark. What you're saying is untrue. Luka is a whiner. He is a whiner. I like Luka, but he does whine. He whines quite a bit. I even made mention of it tonight. I said KP, Van Gundy and those guys were getting on the KP for standing there complaining about that foul that he didn't get. And I said a little Luka rubbed off on him. And that's the truth. Now, I do agree with Mark Cuban as far as telling Zach Lowe, shut the F up. You don't know what you're talking about. Because the truth of the matter is, man, if we're going to be real, a lot of those guys don't know what the hell's going on. I don't put much value. This is just me personally. And maybe, our people who are following the show and watching, put it like this. Well, I would much rather listen to our guy, Mike Bassett, talk about the Mavericks. And you know why? Because he watches the game. He's a real fan. He watches his team. He's followed this team. Furthermore, he's right here part of our local media. So he's going to be privileged to information that some of these national guys are not getting, okay? So when I hear Zach Lowe and all these guys talking or whatever, it's all a bunch of hubbub to me.
I think he was with Tim McMahon.
Yeah, and that's fine. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I mean, they can say what they want to, but my thing is, like, you can say what you want to, but you're not in the locker room with those guys. You don't know the work that they put in. That's why I have a really, really difficult time with certain media members, and I'm not going to say any names here, but I've said this to you before.
People will say the same about us. We're not in the locker room. We don't know. I mean, I've been in the locker room, but,
Yeah, well, I have too. I've been in the Mavericks locker room before and covered a couple of games, a few years back. I haven't been there recently, but having said that, man, it's all opinionated. But some guys take their opinion and they take it for the law. And
I don't see anything wrong. I don't see anything wrong with what he said, though.
Well, what he said, I mean, like I said, it's true. Luka does whine. But, I mean, Mark is going to stand up, and rightfully so. Mark is going to stand up for his guy. What do you expect him to say? Luka, yeah, you're right. Luka needs to grow up and stop whining. No, Mark's going to stand up.
I didn't expect him to say anything. When once again, he's speaking when they're losing. When they're winning, you don't hear from him. But now that they're losing, you're hearing from him. So that should let you know it's getting to him too.
Yeah, it is, man. But I don't have a problem with what Mark Cuban said. Me personally,
I have a problem is you stand up for your guy. But I'm just saying though, when everything's right, you don't hear from him. Now they're losing. He coming up. Now he's getting Twitter thumbs.
I mean, hey, look, man. I say Mark Cuban. The guys in the locker room like him. They know what he's about. Mark Cuban is a respected owner across the league. It's sports, period. I'm not even just going to say the NBA. Just think he's a respected owner across the sports platform. So for me, I have no problem with him coming out saying what he wanted to. Zach Lowe, he can say what he wants to. It's his show. He's going to talk about whatever he wants to. He's going to give his opinion. In the end, it's up to Luka Doncic to prove him wrong. Luka Doncic can shut Zach Lowe, Tim McMahon, all those guys up. He can shut up whoever he wants to by just going out doing the things he has to do. Period.
Hey, shout out to my guy Tim McMahon too. Tim McMahon's doing a great job. Does a great job all the time. Shout out to him. Love Tim McMahon.
I don't have an opinion on that. Yeah, I don't have an opinion.
Oh, you don't have an opinion on that? Why?
Yeah, I think me and McMahon had some we had some verbal sparring going on at one point. I don't have a problem with any of these guys personally, but back when Tim was here and was talking, he had some pretty reckless things that he was saying about the Cowboys at one time. I remember on Twitter.
Oh my God.
And now this wasn't this year. This was like a couple years back. This is actually when Romo was still here. He was going in and he had said something. No, you know what it was? I'm sorry. Let me just say this real quick to the people. My Twitter beef that I had with Tim McMahon at one point was because this was when Dez Bryant was Dez Bryant. Remember the whole thing that happened with him supposedly slapping his mom and that type of thing? That was a long time ago, right? So I had made the statement here, just real quick. I made the statement that, us as men of color, okay, that's nothing that we're going to do. Let's just be honest, okay? In our culture, man, we don't walk around disrespecting our moms. We might not agree with them all the time. Lord knows I don't agree with my mother all the time, but I'm not going to walk around and disrespect my mama. And I would never put my hands to her. So when they were pushing that narrative that, oh, this guy can't be trusted, he's out there, it was like, man, you don't have any facts to support that. And I kind of took it personal, even though I don't know Dez Bryant personally like that or whatever, so I had some things to say. And I was like, man, I think you're kind of being a little, a little overboard on this. And, so he just kept going with what he was saying. And I think he said something to me, and I had some choice words, and I used some words that I shouldn't have used that ended up getting me blocked. And so me and Mr. McMahon, put it like this: I have a better relationship with Vince McMahon, who I've never met, than I have with Tim McMahon. Put it like that.
As you should. Tim should have blocked you. You deserve to be blocked. You're out here trying to call people out,
Hey, look, man. There was some verbal sparring going on in that situation. I was standing up for my goddamn bride.
You sound like Chuck in that Rashad Phillips guy on Twitter earlier, who invited Chuck to his house earlier.
I didn't see all of that, man. I followed the little thing that you sent. What was the story there? I missed that whole thing.
It looks like they were having a conversation about Mavs, and it sounded like he was calling Chuck a ass kisser, and if he an old man, if he had a problem with it, to drive to Louisville to come see him. And
I didn't see all that, man. I didn't see all that.
Yeah, go back and read the thread, man. Go back and read the thread.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back in there and take a look at that, man. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah, man. All right, so before we get out of here, because we'll be back here Monday night with the Timberwolves.
Yep.
Hopefully that's a dub.
Yep.
Stranger things have happened. So as you said, they're about to go on a run. So Timberwolves Monday night is going to be a dub, right?
I have it as a dub. Yes, sir.
All right. So we'll be back Monday night, and like we always say, if we don't see you around, then we'll see you around.